And you're trying to tell me this society is more advanced? I don't know. I'm gonna have to argue that because I believe we're so much behind when it comes to caring for ourselves and nourishing ourselves. So that's why we're returning to the ancestral way and adding our little spice, our little sizzle to it to make it relevant to the modern day. Ja Rastafaro. Blessings and wholeness, family. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeem Pierre. If you're new, welcome to the vibes. Today is Remembrance Day. Give thanks for the veterans, give thanks for the ancestors, everyone who came before us. And just as we're thinking of Remembrance Day, I was sitting back and remembering the journey that I've been on before I came to sit down in this camera. I'm like, man, I started off as a content creator. I started off just sharing my journey with y'all, and it built into this business that we have now, Rich Soul Foods. And as I was reflecting, I was thinking like, man, we have some legendary products that you really can't find anywhere else. And we haven't necessarily shared too much with y'all. Like we kind of, boom, place a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, but we haven't shared too much with y'all. And something that I realized within myself is that I'm kind of feeling like I'm not sharing because I don't want to be too much promotion or too much like a salesperson. But at the end of the day, these products are changing lives. Like these products are helping people. And the more people that know about these products, the more people that are gonna get to that healing. And it's important. Like Pepsi Cola, that side of the world, they don't stop the promotion. They don't stop talking about what they have. So we always have their voice in our ears. So I'm like, yo, we gotta step it up. So everyone out there with a righteous business, you have a business that's really changing lives, we gotta step it up at a promotion and just talking about what we're doing. People gotta know what you're doing if you're going to be able to assist them. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about a few of the herbs that we have that are quite rare. Like you can't really find these herbs anywhere else. And this is something where we started a year ago to add herbs into our store right around the time when the pandemic came and things shut down. We're like, we need to shift it up a little bit and give more options to people who are looking for various ways of healing. And with that, we'll start off with probably the most relevant tea to the times right now. This is Anamu. We got the Anamu root and the Anamu leaf. And this right here is a mucus cleansing of your respiratory system, circulatory system. They actually call this the cure for all because it has so many different benefits, whether it's inflammation, antiviral, it's grounding, it's good for womb health, it's good for male reproductive health, and so many different benefits. But this is an epic product, and this is something that like y'all really, I would love to see y'all find this somewhere else, like, because I've been looking. But what you find is you don't really find the pure green leaf and you don't really find the pure root. But we worked so hard to be able to provide this pure root for y'all. Like this right here, I have to give a big shout out to the team in St. Lucia because it is such a challenging herb to cure, to harvest. It's hard work, but they mastered it. So now we got this epic root. And this right here, you sip on this. If you feel anything coming up, it's gone. It's gone. If you have a headache, sip on this, it's gone. This is so potent, but this is just one of these herbs, the Anamu, guinea hen weed. And this is what Dr. Sebi would talk about for chlorophyll. He was like, spirulina? Nah, no spirulina. You have Anamu. Anamu. And I'm like, yo, Anamu.
This young man went to Honduras and he was getting chlorophyll every day. But the chlorophyll he was getting was from this plant, Anamu. That's a natural plant. So when you drink the chlorophyll from Anamu, you're drinking an electric chlorophyll.
Give thanks. So this is one here, and let's light up a bit. Here we got the Abundance Incense blend, and this is an epic incense that we harvest in St. Lucia. It comes off of these trees, these Lasson trees. And this is a mix of rosemary, Anamu, cure for all. It even cures the bad vibes in your energy, in your environment. And then this is our replace for sage. So as we tap in, Rich Soul Foods is all about that ancestral connection. This is my ability to reconnect with my lineage. So this is something that they will use and that was used traditionally in St. Lucia. So now, as I started this business is reconnecting me with my roots. So this is something that we burn up almost every day, cleanse the space, bring the good vibes in there. And boom, we've been talking a lot lately about the St. John's bush. And this one right here, I'm so amazed that it's not more places. Like, I'm literally so amazed in the sense of this is such a powerful herb for women's health and womb health. But as I say that, I understand why it may not be so common. Because if women are taking the St. John's bush, then the other medicine, the birth control that they're on, they're saying, oh, you need to take this, the birth control. Nah, St. John's bush is so potent and so effective. So it makes sense why you can't really find this everywhere. This is not common because it works too well. It's too powerful and too potent. But this is something ancestral. We did a video on this, so I'm not gonna talk too much about this, but beautiful herb. I give thanks for the St. John's bush. We spoke a decent amount about the sweet bay leaf as well. And who knew that there was another kind of bay leaf? I only thought there was the one kind of bay leaf that goes in pastas, like Greek food, Italian type of food. But this is the true original sweet bay leaf. Great for circulation, great for heart health, reproductive health for women, fertility, helping them see their cycle, for men, erection. This is a circulation herb, so I use it for a pre-workout. So y'all see me on my fitness journey right now. This is something that I really love to use. It helps me feel warm. I say this is like a warm hug on a cold day, especially when you mix it with ginger. But I love this sweet bay leaf. And this is another one you don't really find many places. You can definitely find this other places, but it's not common. And a lot of these herbs, I introduced them to the store because I wanted access to them for myself and for the people around me. Because I'm like, I go to St. Lucia and I get a little bit, but I'm not able to share amongst my people like I would like to. So we introduced these products as a way to enhance our lifestyle because wellness is my lifestyle. We're Soul Foods, we want to make wellness the culture. So what we do is we have this in abundance so we could share this with those around us and we could have it with our people, our loved ones, so everybody's getting to the healing. So key, we got to be able to take care of those around us. And it feels amazing to see my sister using these herbs, to see my cousin using these herbs. I'm like, yo, I'm so grateful. I give thanks, and that just reminds me I gotta send some to my step pops. Much love, give thanks. And this right here, this one's probably the herb, the cocoa sticks. This is what I've been using the most from St. Lucia. Growing up, this is something that we would have at my aunt's house. They'd be making cocoa. They'll be like, yo, this hot chocolate is good. Like, what? It's nothing like Nesquik. It's so much better than Nesquik. And they would put dumplings in it, or they put bake, what they called in St. Lucia, they put bake in it, which is like a certain bread. But this right here is handmade by the elders. It's handmade in St. Lucia. Everything about cocoa sticks is produced and processed right beside the tree by the same sun. The same sun that kisses those trees is the same sun that roasts and dries the cocoa beans as they ferment. And under the same sun, they're hand rolling and making the cocoa stick. So this is epic. Soon I want to make a chocolate bar. That's like, for me, that's one of my goals. I want to make a chocolate bar, y'all. So y'all can look forward to like a sweet bay leaf cocoa chocolate bar with sea moss. Woohoo! That sounds fire. That sounds amazing. And then boom, the Spanish needle. And this one is a potent herb for men's health. And whenever I post a video about Spanish needle, there's always people in the comments like, I didn't know that had benefits. I didn't know that was healthy for you. I have that growing everywhere. And this is one of those herbs that just grows everywhere in the Caribbean. And I'm pretty sure these people are saying in like Florida, South Florida area, but they're like, oh, I had that in my yard. I didn't know this was healing. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta talk. We gotta share this healing message. We gotta let it be known, because a lot of us have this growing in their backyard. What other herbs could be growing? The animal, potentially, but this one grows, like once you have one tree, one plant, it spreads. This is abundant herb, and this is for male health. This is epic for kidney cleansing, the urinary system cleansing. We're going to be releasing a tea bag in the next, actually by the time this video comes out, the tea bag will already be released. And that's gonna have Spanish needle, stinging nettle, and seed under the leaf. And that's the kidney stone crusher. They call it chanca piedra, the stone crusher. Kidney stones, no mas. So this one's an epic herb for cleansing the kidney. And when we're talking about cleansing the urinary system, we're cleansing the blood. We're taking impurities out of your blood. So this is epic, especially when we're talking about heavy metals, pesticides, different things that we may get injected into us. Herbs like this are going to be very helpful. And then This is our ancestral products. These are ancestral remedies. The free up, a story that Priest Kailash and my father would always tell me is that every 3 months, every time they change the season, my grandma would wake them up, knock, 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 and say, drink this while they're sleeping. And then when they sleep, they drink it and they're like, oh, it tastes so bad. And then they use the washroom a couple hours later. So this is an ancestral remedy. This is something that has been used for years, for ages, for decades. And this is something that was built into the ancestral way. So right now we have no rituals towards cleansing in our society. We have nothing. So we say we're an advanced society, but we have no rituals towards cleansing. But years back, my father, his mother had a ritual towards cleansing where all the children in the neighborhood, in the household, they would wake up and they would get a cleansing every 3 months. And you're trying to tell me this society is more advanced? I don't know. I'm gonna have to argue that because I believe we're so much behind when it comes to caring for ourselves and nourishing ourselves. So that's why we're returning to the ancestral way and adding our little spice, our little sizzle to it to make it relevant to the modern day. So this is the free up colon cleanse, and you take this, this is gonna free you up, cleanse you up. This is gonna release all the excess toxins, all the excess mucoid plaque, all the buildup that is feces that is in your intestines, in your colon. And a lot of us, we have a lot of weight in our system that's just there. And if we eat healthy, we're only going to be able to absorb a little bit of amount of it because we have so much of this gunk built up in our system that when it comes to us eating healthy, we're getting some of the toxins that is in our system plus some of the nutrients that's in the sea moss, for example. So this is highly recommended. Like, we gotta cleanse, we gotta free up. We gotta make cleansing something that is done on a regular, ritualistically. That's why we have the motto, everybody poops. We gotta make it something normal where we talk about cleansing and freeing up and not to be something like you're scared to do or it's not regular. This has to be regular in our life until we're regular in our life. And even then we keep taking it. And then boom, we got the free up, we got the answer. And this right here is immune system enhancer, Soursop vervain. We did a video on this one, but this one right here, another thing, just using ancestral remedies, ancestral herbs. Like this has the vervain root, leaf, and bark. Animal root, leaf, and bark. Soursop root, leaf, and bark. Right? So this is using the whole aspect of the plant. It's not just taking one part, because they may tell you like Soursop leaf is the immune system boosting part. But that's the modern science because they only looked at the leaf. The ancestral way, they know it's in the bark, it's in the root, it's in the leaf, and even the fruit has some of that healing potential. But this is the answer, and this is something that Honorable Priest Kailash created alongside the free up that is ancestral, passed down, a lineage thing. So it's an honor to be able to bring these forward and share these with y'all. And I'm just grateful, I'm excited. I'm wanting to step more into just sharing about the herbs, the business, and the growth and the healing that's happening. That's why we had Chelsea come on, so we could share a little bit more about the impact that we have going on and the healing that's happening. So we could really know that it's possible. We can heal, right? This is all at our disposal and it's there for us and it's cheaper than the alternative. And it's something that is not only going to enhance our life from making us so we're not sick anymore, it's gonna make us more potent. It's gonna make us more focused. When we add rituals into our life, it's gonna make us more disciplined. It's gonna make us more in tune. I was just speaking with someone and I was saying, I used to wake up, I used to stand up and I used to get so dizzy. And that was something that I was just living with my whole life. And if I didn't make a life course change, I would still be living with this my whole life, thinking this is normal. Like every time I get up, I'm dizzy. When I start to play basketball games, my fingertips are numb. Like I have no circulation in my physical, I have no blood flow. I wasn't thinking this was something wrong. I wasn't thinking this was something bad. That was something normal for me. But we gotta switch that, and that's what we're doing here. And I'm grateful for each and every one of y'all for tuning in, for being interested in this sort of information, because we're still a small group, a small community, and we're the leaders in that community, and we're the ones who are going to spread this through our community. This video You hear something, you may share with someone, that leaves a ripple with them, and then the waves go because they share with more people, they share with more people, and it just spreads throughout the world. And that's how we make impact, y'all. So I'm excited, I'm grateful. I love to be living a life that I love and loving the life that I live. Live the life you love the life you live. Rest in peace, Midnight Akabeka. Y'all don't know that song, y'all better tune in. But much love, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Keep it highly irie, highly vibey. Much love, y'all. Yeah. Rastafaro.